should be a positive start actually. They're looking at about a 14-point increase today, but the rest of the week should continue positive, I think, and a lot of that really will come from the confidence that investors are taking from the US performance last week. In turn, a lot of that came because the Federal Reserve Chairman Ben Bernanke indicated that that the tapering off of stimulus in the US economy is perhaps not going to be as quick as people anticipated a couple of weeks ago. Consequently, the US market rose quite strongly last week, and Australian investors took note from that. We had strong results in both mining and materials, although the financials and the information technology sectors were down a little bit. But overall, I think we're going to have a positive week in equities. Three things to look out for in the next 2 weeks actually. On Tuesday, that's tomorrow, the Reserve Bank will be releasing minutes of their last meeting. They should prove particularly interesting, I think. And also on Thursday, we've got the results of the NAB business survey for the second quarter. Next week, of course, also the CPI figures. So I mention those three things because they are interrelated in that the NAB business survey on Thursday is expected to show that business conditions in Australia have actually continued to decline and probably are going to be around the lowest level since about 2009, and they've been below average for a year now. Lower interest rates and the Australian dollar declining have not really given us a lot of support for the non-mining sector of the economy, and so business conditions, and of course with the looming federal election and the uncertainty around that, business conditions are not real strong at the moment. One stock we looked at in this past week was Worley Parsons, very much in the spotlight. Now, Worley Parsons, of course, being a very large mining services company, and mining services companies generally in Australia have suffered a bit over the last six months or so, principally because of the pullback in the resources area. But we added Worley Parsons to our core stock list 9 months or so ago, principally because of its very large exposure to mining and mining services exposure in the United States, and in particular there in the gas expansion of the gas fields. They were awarded a very large contract to assist in the development of a new project in Louisiana in the ethane gas field, and it involves them being involved in the design and the construction phase of this project, which is, I think, worth somewhere around $19 to $20 billion. Very well received by the market. The share price increased by about 2.4% on Friday, and certainly justified holding it in the core stock list. And of course, if you'd like further information on any of this data or our stocks in particular, please contact your advisor or Prescott Securities on our website or our Facebook. Thanks.